Stranger Things season monsters without much disturbance. Another insane thing you most likely already know about Stranger Things Season 5 is it will get rather heated. With how strong the encounters will alter everything for the people of the small town, Hawkins will become a battleground quarantined and locked away from the rest of the world. The anarchy will begin when Sullivan keeps using strong resources to locate Eleven to get rid of her, but soon realizes they have a more dangerous situation than killing Eleven and would need many of the other surviving MK Ultra subjects to destroy the Upside Down. Season 5 will most likely feature an amazing event whereby Eleven and the other subjects will guide the super-efficient militaries toward invasion and Vecna destruction. Stranger Things 5's invasion and the massive battlefield to erupt in will expose us to more horrific characters whom Vecna would only release when the heat gets too hot to handle. For those who enjoy Stranger Things, the show's connection to Dungeons & Dragons, which the children have played in some of the past seasons, is no more fresh information. Fascinatingly, the Hawkins children identified many of the monsters after D&D characters, despite living in the most horrible circumstances. Starting with the Demogorgon in Season 1, the Mind Flyer in Season 2, and Vecna in Season 4, with this most awaited season finale, there is a big clue we will be getting the craziest monsters from Vecna's nest in the Upside Down in Season 4. When Vecna attacked Nancy, she had a great vision all around this, showing Hawkins being destroyed by the Upside Down. Still, Nancy described one of the things she observed, saying, "a giant creature with a gaping mouth," so delving into even more unpleasant detail of her vision. Like some of the past monsters, it is also thought that this new one from Season 5 was inspired by D&D character Boris. This monster is a vast red dragon. One of the most strong creatures on Earth, it has a gaping mouth like Nancy's described. Apart from Nancy's vision, this creature was also hinted at in Will's painting to Mike, depicting the gang battling a red and giant dragon. And with this approaching season 5, it will neutralize whatever pattern the youngsters have encountering upside-down monsters. Fascinatingly enough, despite their increased exposure to the dangers of the Upside Down, one thing about the Duffer Brothers, the show's creators, is that they will kill any character except the major ones. Even Millie Bobby Brown, who plays 11, teased the Duffer Brothers for not having the guts to execute more characters, and they are about to show the fans and Millie how brutal Season 5 will be by choosing a main character. They have underlined time and time again how the original cast will be the center of attention, meaning they will be in far more dangerous circumstances than they have been in the past, and run a great risk of suffering severe injuries or maybe death. Of all the original characters, people have often questioned who would be executed should the Duffer Brothers have to decide. 11 is the most likely answer, and this will involve Vecna. Ever since Max got imprisoned in the Upside Down, he has sought to enter her head, and in the Upside Down to stop everything. In Season 5, she might be able to make a few more trips to the Upside Down, but there will be one where she will be unable to exit. Since it will be beyond thrilling and sad, the last fight between 11 and Vecna is vital and among the most awaited events in Stranger Things 5. Though before this fight, 11 could have found she is genetically linked with Vecna, which would have been quite emotional. It is not going to be an easy fight for both of them. Though she will be busy defending her life and redeeming the planet from Vecna, who intends on ruling it, her friends could be looking for her. Thus, this fight might bring about a Seth's death, but not because Vecna would overwhelm her. 11 could choose to give her life in order to eliminate Vecna, particularly if she finds their relationship transcends simple participation in an experiment. Although 11 will probably defeat Vecna, she might not live to tell the stories, since the fall of Vecna might involve a great sacrifice to let her go as well. Thus, Hawkins' rescue greatly relies on Vecna's death. Yet, time travel could also be another path out. Though said in the 1970s and 1980s, Stranger Things has included some rather amazing futuristic sci-fi elements, from telekinesis to monsters to alternate dimensions. The biggest one yet could be time travel, which has been hinted at with the grandfather clock shown often in Season 4.11, could have yet to fully explore all her powers, since she could reach the height to pursue time travel. In Season 5, some historical events, such as Vecna's background, may have to be altered to save Hawkins. We learn about Vecna's terrible upbringing, which affected his behavior, and there was a reason this was omitted from his origin villain narrative. Time travel has drawbacks, though, and altering past events, such as Vecna's childhood and events since 11, could change reality in a way 11 does not allow. As Millie Bobby Brown noted when she observed how her character would die, things could look as though 11 never existed for Hawkins to go back to normal. And it's wild seeing how trapped 11 would be in Season 5. When Millie remembered her response to find her character's ending on a whiteboard in the writer's room, she said, "Oh, and then I walked away very slowly. I just saw my ending." Though it was terrifying, Millie already suspected the ending and was simply chilled when she confirmed it. So this is not a happy ending. Will has been right in the middle of the turmoil between Hawkins and the Upside Down from the start. Even Season 5 will open with him in a Season 2 flashback. At the end of Season 4, we also discovered that he had an unsettling relationship with Vecna, from which he couldn't seem to shake. Among all his friends in the group, Will is the God one out, with personal hardships the others do not experience. Yet one crazy way in which stranger events Will feels like an outsider and could start separating himself from his friends due to his connection to Vecna, since he is beginning to feel whatever Vecna feels will be drawn to him, and could be the only person or monster who truly understands him. He could become evil, since that has been calling unto him from the beginning. So, Will is the villain you are not anticipating in Season 5.